Hello, first grade scholars. It's me, Mrs. Sauer, and I am so glad to be joining you today for our health lesson. Let's read our objectives. Today is Thursday, March 11th, 2021, and we are going to talk about how drugs are trouble. We will discuss what are drugs, and in health, we will define the word drug and identify various substances as drugs. Now, we will also discuss why it is important to have rules and laws about drugs, especially the dangerous drugs, and we will practice using rules for deciding which substances are okay for you to eat or drink. All right? And lastly, we will compare and contrast medicines and drugs that are illegal. So put that thought, put that word in your brain, and remember it later. We will talk about illegal. Okay? So, for today's lesson, if you somehow feel a little uncomfortable or you feel that you have a lot of questions in your brain, feel free to ask mom or dad or uncle or aunt or older sisters or older brothers, grandma or grandpa, or you may also jot down your questions so that me or Miss Sturts can address it when we come back. All right? So we will be using the county approved Great Body Shop magazine to discuss our lesson in health. And the captions say, or, oh, wait a minute, the speech bubbles say, drugs are trouble. No drugs, no way. Drugs hurt my great body. I want to be drug free. That's what the dog said. No drugs for me. Drugs are trouble. Can you say that to yourself? Drugs are trouble. We want to stay away from trouble, friends. So, again, if you feel like you have some questions or you are curious about some things and you don't know the answers, let mom or dad know, or you may write down your questions, and Miss Sturts and I will be answering them when we come back. So let's open up our Great Body Shop and find the text that says, and you can read along with me, or just listen. A drug is a chemical that changes the way your body or brain works. Cigarettes have a drug called nicotine. Beer and wine have a drug called alcohol. There is also something called street drugs, which should not be taken by anyone. Drugs are big trouble for your developing body, and that is why we have laws to protect children from drugs, including beer, wine, and cigarettes. We also have laws against the sale of street drugs. The use of street drugs hurts the person using them as well as their family and the community. The Great Body Shop kids are smart to stay away from drugs. Today, we will talk more about drugs and why drugs are trouble. So, friends, you all are called the Great Body Shop kids, and you are smart to stay away from drugs because drugs are trouble and they may hurt someone or the person that uses them or their family. These are all drugs. Some drugs are against the law for everyone. They are called street drugs. They hurt the body, they hurt the brain, they are real trouble. Some drugs are against the law for children. Only adults can choose to use them. And the doctor right here says all drugs can hurt the body. They can make it hard to think. They can change the way people act. Now, these drugs, my friends, are against the law for children. We have here nicotine and we have here alcohol. Now, let's take a look at the bottom box right here with the subtitle Medicines. Some drugs are legal for everyone. Now, friends, when we hear the word legal, that means that you may be allowed to use them, but for your age with parental guidance, with parents' assistance, okay? So I see here it's aspirin, cough drops, and inhalers. For some of us that have breathing difficulties, we need inhalers. And we have here some tablets. And maybe this is the teacher, maybe this is the doctor. He said medicines are drugs too. But medicine can only help you if you take the right kind. A doctor or a parent knows what kind of medicine. Uh oh, I couldn't see the last part of the text. Okay, let's see. A doctor or a parent knows what kind of medicine to give you, right? And the little girl right here said, my parents only give me medicine when I need it. Okay, so you may not need medicine at all times. Sometimes the body just needs to rest. Okay, now let's see. After hearing me read some of the pages in the Great Body Shop, let's talk about drug safety. Okay, what is safe? What is not safe? Or better ask mom or dad first. Okay, so you may pause the video and then think of some rules. Think of some rules to help you keep safe when it comes to using drugs or medicine. If something is safe to eat or drink, like apple or milk, then of course you can eat or drink it. But say for example, I found a pill container or like a supplement container, like vitamins. Do you think you should just take it? Think about it. You may pause the video. All right, my friends, thank you so much for reflecting about things that you may be allowed to eat or drink. Now, let's continue on. Some drugs, like medicine, can be safe for everyone if taken the correct way. Some drugs, like street drugs, are illegal. Illegal. There's the word. So, my friends, when you see this universal symbol right here, this means no. Can you join me in saying that? No. All right. So, again, some drugs, like street drugs, are illegal, meaning they're not allowed. The word illegal means that something is against the law. All right, friends. So, repeat after me. The word illegal means that something is against the law. All right, thank you so much, my friends. I'm going to read on. Some drugs are illegal because they can be very harmful to someone's body. They should never be taken. All right, my friends, feel free to repeat or rewatch this video for health. And today, you will be completing health assignment number 25, which you can find in your Google Classroom. Drugs are trouble. All right, so here are the instructions. This week in health, we learned what drugs are and why it is important to have rules and laws to protect us against drugs. We also learned that some drugs are illegal, which means that they are against the law. Now, complete the following assignment. Okay, so once I'm done reading it, I'll click on the slideshow so I can show you what you have to do. Click on the slideshow, then click on the check and drag it to the correct description of the picture. Okay, click on the speaker boxes, or you may just watch along so that I can read to you the sentences. So let's see. Ah, what do you think are these two? Hmm. All right. So looks like this says beer, and looks like this is a glass for wine. Okay. So I see a check mark right here. This will make your lungs dirty. This drug can help you if you have a cough. It must be given to you by an adult. This drug has alcohol. Adults should never drink it and drive. Here is a person who can give you medicine. Hmm. What do you say if someone gives, or what do you say if someone wants to give you a drug? Hmm, think for a second. I think this picture right here shows drug that is alcohol, and adults should never drink and drive. So, what I will do is to drag the check mark to this box right here because I think that is the correct answer. So, thank you so much, my friends, for listening and learning with me about dangerous drugs and what is safe and not safe. And Mr. Tonight, we'll see you all soon. Bye bye.